Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, welcome to the adventure and thanks for joining me. My name is Alyssa and I am on a quest to ride every breed.
There are hundreds of different horse breeds and each one has their own unique story. So saddle up and join me on a ride to discover the horse.
It is time to meet another breed, so let's get started. We're heading out to meet the Danish sports pony after an incredible ride on the Danish warm blood. I'm just so grateful to everyone that helps me with this, and this is another wonderful day here on the project. We've been driving around beautiful Denmark, got some fish from a local fish market for dinner tonight, and we'll see what kind of pony we're about to meet. Hello! Well, nice to meet you. I hear you are a blacksmith and also a fan of these ponies.
Yeah, we have been breeding some jumping ponies for some years now. Have two boys jumping, so thought it would be a nice idea to keep a few ponies.
Did you grow up riding?
Yeah, I grew up riding, yeah, but not with riding parents. Just an interest I had from small. Funny, I couldn't play football, so I had to find another kind of sport. So.
Well, in my opinion, you picked correctly.
I think so as well. Made it a kind of living.
Yes.
As becoming a farrier.
How long have you been a farrier?
Almost 30 years.
Wonderful. That's a hard job. It's very physically demanding.
Yeah, that's why I'm so masculine.
Yes.
But yeah, sports ponies. This one is quite gentle. She's not the prettiest one we got in the stable, but she's very gentle, and it's actually my son riding a few shows on her. She's 8 years old now and starting to develop really good and become a little more mature. This one has been doing a few international shows when she was a little younger. She's 14 now and been a little into breeding as well. And now she's back into sport again.
Tell me a little bit about the breeding of these guys, because it's not a closed stud book, so there's kind of some different combinations of breeding that can make these guys, right?
Well, it's almost similar for the Danish warm blood horse you just saw with Kirstin. It's an open stud book, as you just said, where we try to use the part of other stud books that can develop the breed.
Yes.
And it has to be a smaller edition of a modern sport horse, the European sport horse. So we want a horse that has great ability for maybe show jumping or for dressage, and has to be a sporty looking pony as well, and have a good temper and good ability for the sport. I'm really enjoying the time we spend together as a family. Starting from when they're very young with the boys and with small ponies and just having fun riding in the forest and fooling a little around the arena, and then starting going to small shows, bigger shows, and someday maybe we are going international, I hope. Right now we're having a lot of fun with it and using a lot of time together. Sometimes it's a difficult manage between being a father, being the trainer, being the groom, and being the support as well. It can be a little difficult to manage around all these roles you are carrying through a show.
That's a lot of different roles.
Yeah. We all want it to go well. We all want to win the first prize, but we can't always win the first prize. So sometimes you end up with another result than you expected or wanted, so you have to carry that as well. And don't let it infect when you're sitting in the truck in the evening, eating your dinner, just relaxing. It's important to be a family again, not being the coach and the rider and the groom, but being a family.
Horses are an interesting opportunity for a family to be able to do something that everyone can be involved in. You know, exactly. A lot of times it's one sport and maybe one person is doing that, but horses really do involve the whole family, even if you're not the one that's doing the riding. It's really a team sport.
Exactly, it has to be.
Yeah.
Because we are helping riding the ponies on a daily basis as well, because boys need to take care of the school, they have to study, they have to do their homework, they have to see their friends as well and all that. So it's a family project, and lucky enough, we all like to ride as well. Sometimes it's nice just take a trip into the forest together, all four of us. So I think the ponies and the horses bring us closer together as a family. And sometimes when you're just riding on your way to a show, you're able to talk about what's maybe really important in a young boy's life. How's school doing? How's the friends doing? How's everything doing? It's just, instead of just talking half an hour across the table when you're eating your dinner. So when you've got 3, 4, 5 hours driving ahead of you, you're able to get a good part of talking together.
It's a low pressure opportunity to share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're stuck in the car together. So.
They can't get away?
Yeah, okay. The chickens want to be part of the movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you have very friendly chickens. And they match.
Well, I'll pick those especially for you.
Thank you, thank you. Hello, sweetheart. You're a little bit smaller than the lovely lady I was just riding. You have a beautiful place here.
Thank you. I actually built the stable and in the arena myself.
Did you really?
Yeah, I've been living here for a little more than 20 years now.
What's your favorite thing about the breed?
I think the ability for the sport, because it's such a, I can say, performance pony or something, because it's got the most potential, because it's built in the proper way to be able to do what we want to do with it. It has the right kind of body, has the right kind of skills, the right kind of jumping ability, and it has a lot of power. I think we have a lot of potential in a pony like this. So that's what I think is the best thing. So, and of course the personality as well.
Thank you all so much for riding along with me. I hope you have enjoyed your visit here to Denmark, even half as much as I have. Please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel so you can keep riding along with me, learning more about these amazing breeds, and I'll see you all at the next episode. I can't believe I have horse reins around my whole entire body right now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh!
This way.